You've got your favorite digital audio workstation. You've already spent a bunch of time learning its features, its strengths, its limitations. The next logical step in the evolution of building out your ideal studio setup and furthering your skills is investing in some solid plugins. But what if I just paid rent? What if I've got kids? What if I'm just plain broke? Don't worry, I've got you. In today's video, we're gonna go over the top 10 free plugins for 2020 so you can start building out your arsenal of amazing, awesome production tools that you can call on anytime. Let's get it. Aloha Gang, welcome back to the channel, your #1 spot to grow your mixing and production skills. Whether you're looking to upgrade your mix plugins that come with your basic DAW toolset, or you're looking to extend your sound palette with a host of effects, I've got you covered. I didn't want to make this video too long, so I broke it up into 2 parts. Let's jump on in. Real quick before we start, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you know when part 2 comes out. Stick around to the very end because I have a bonus plugin that you're absolutely gonna love. And the best part, it's free. Plugin number 1 is brought to us by the same people that bring us Serum, an awesome engine for great synths and sounds. It's called O.T.T, which stands for Over the Top. It's a recreation of one of the plugins that already comes in Ableton. It's used by a lot of producers in dubstep and electro because it compresses the 3 frequency bands, low, mid, and high, to an insane degree, basically rebalancing the sounds evenly across the frequency spectrum. I love using it on 808s because it brings out the growl and the grit to make your bass really pop through even the smallest of speakers. Let's take a closer look. So here's the basic layout. So we have depth control, which scales the amount of compression, time control, and it's going to scale the attack and the release time of all the bands. Input and output gains, pretty standard. We got your high, mid, and your low. And then we have a visual display of the gain reduction over the 3 bands. Let's check it out on an 808. So this is without it, and then as I turn it on, so it just adds a bunch of, it kind of brings out the highs. And that's gonna punch through even if you're listening to it on your phone or your Mac speakers. Per usual, I have the link in the description, and make sure you guys stick around to the end because I can't wait to show you one of my favorite free plugins. You are going to love it. Number 2 for the top 10 free plugins for 2020 is Vinyl by IZOTOPE. This is an amazing tool for getting that old school audio. Add some crackle, add some age to your melodies. This is perfect for production or post audio. Vinyl lets you control each nostalgic element independently, giving you all the vintage turntable sounds you love. When you go to the IZOTOPE website, they give you a couple of presets already laid out on their website, so we're gonna kind of follow along so you guys can check out some of the features that it has. Okay, so this first preset is called Old Time Radio, and I'm going to be using an example of lo-fi reggae beat that I made. Here it is without it. And then with it turned on with the Old Time Radio sound. Pretty cool. So the ear parameter band limits the signal, making it sound as if it's played on small radio speakers. So by adjusting the ear parameter to a higher setting, you can increase the perceived size of the playback settings. Meanwhile, the mechanical noise, the wear, the dust, the scratch, all these parameters just kind of add dirt to simulate radio interference. Awesome. Plugin number 3 is called PANCAKE 2 by CABLEGUYS. PANCAKE is a free plugin for most flexible panning modulations. You can construct your own modulation curves, and they can easily be drawing in by using hard or soft control points, thus producing gentle transition or sharp bends in the waveform. PANCAKE's LFO can be beat synced with your DAW from a fast 1/28th note to modulations up to 32 bars. It is also free, running from 0.2 Hertz to 5.24 kilohertz, and can be triggered via MIDI. A precise display of channels left and right volume provides helpful visual control. I love the layout of this plugin. It's easy to read and you know exactly which way your sounds are going. And the best of all, PANCAKE 2 is absolutely free. This adds movement to any of your tracks, pads, melodies, your background sounds, to make your beats and productions more interesting. Here's an example. Put your headphones on for this one, folks. Here's without it. Engage. We're getting to the sauce now, people. I can feel it. Your tracks are dripping. Plugin number 4 is FREQECHO by the plugin powerhouse VALHALLA. This is an amazing echo delay for all your dub/psychedelic needs. From subtle chorusing to double tracking to flanging to endless runaway echoes. This is the first VALHALLA plugin that they ever made, and they're giving it away for free. Here are some of the key features. So you got your low cut and your high cut, which basically controls your feedback path, allowing for finer control over the echo decay. You got mono and stereo in, you got tempo control, and mouse over tooltips. Here's an example. So cool. Okay, here's my favorite, and I'm super pumped because I like it wet. Get your minds out of the gutter. I'm talking about reverb. The plugin that I'm talking about is super massive, also from VALHALLA. I'm so super pumped about this one. This uses a variety of feedback networks where each delay in the structure can be used up to 2 seconds long. Combine these with long delays with the unique warp control, and the results range from echoes that slowly fade in to cascading harmonic echoes to reverbs to wards to reverbs that decay over a course of minutes. It comes with 8 unique reverb modes named after celestial bodies and a whole host of presets. What's not to love? And it's free, y'all. Come on. All right, here's an example. So here it is without it. On. How friggin' rad is that? Per usual, I've got a bonus for you. Thanks for sticking around to the end. This one is also from XFER Records, which is the same people, like I said, that brought us Serum. And this one is just a great one to have in your arsenal. It's called Dimension Expander. It has a very simple UI, and basically what happens is it splits the incoming signal into 4 parts, flips the phase of 2 of them, and then delays them. And basically what you're doing here is achieving a greater stereo spread and enhanced width. So if you really want to make your track super wide and make some room for the bass and the kick, this is what you want. Let's take a listen. Again, without it. And then turn it on. It really just spreads it out to the sides, giving you a really wide sound. It's awesome. A great way to use this is to automate the width or the wet and dry signal and the size, and go from mono from your verse, and then when the chorus hits, make everything really wide and give it a really big sound. You guys love free stuff, and so do I. Click on this video right here for some free, amazing piano VSTs. It's gonna be a great addition to your toolkit, and it doesn't cost you a thing. Tag me when you make your next banger. Part 2 coming next week. Aloha.